My name is Elsa Moreno, and I will be a second-year student at Oregon State University, majoring in construction engineering management. I grew up in a small town called Tepalcatepec, Michoacan, and usually the surrounding rural areas sometimes don't have access to electricity or potable water or even a school. And whenever I used to travel to those places, I would notice that there was a lack in those facilities. And I was like, who's the person in charge of building those things? And I learned that civil engineers, architects, and construction managers are the ones who build those things. So I wanted to be one of those people, and that's what inspired me to become a construction manager. I attended a summer camp, the 4-H summer camp, a long time ago, and I fell in love with Corvallis, and I realized that this would be a place that I would love to live in, so my family and I moved here, and I started attending the Oregon Leadership Institutes, and that's where I started learning more about Oregon State University and all the different careers that they offered here. I learned that they had a really good construction management program here, and that was something that I really wanted to do, so I was like, yeah, I'll go there. I want to go there. So when I was in my senior year of high school, I had the opportunity to participate in the Environmental Leadership for Youth program. And this program really opened up my eyes to new perspectives, and it allowed me to experience nature in a way that I had never experienced before. I remember all those wonderful times in the LE camp when we went hiking in the Mary's Peak, and when we started learning more about watersheds, conservation, and macroinvertebrates. The experience that really created like a big impact in my perspective in regards to the environment was the rafting trip that we had in the Willamette River. I felt so much peace as I observed all the trees, plants, and birds surrounding the river. And something that really catch my attention and sparked my curiosity was when I noticed a concrete pipe bringing water from somewhere else into the river. And I was like, where's that water coming from? Is it actually clean? Then I learned that that pipe was actually one of those stormwater pipes that carries all the runoff from our streets into the rivers. And that's when I realized about all the different ways in which we modify our environment. But then another thing that really gave me hope was when I noticed that there was a really tall structure with a platform on the top, and some birds will nest there, and that was something that humans did artificially. And then I asked Bessie about what those things were, and she said that humans usually do those structures to help birds do their nest there instead of having them do them in the power lines, which is sometimes a huge problem because it can cause fires. And this helped me realize that there's actually ways in which we can make construction more environmentally friendly. And sometimes it's just about getting out there and analyzing the interaction between our built environment and our natural environment. So after that summer in the LE camp, I was ready to go to university and start learning all about construction. And it turns out that sustainability, it's making its way into the construction industry. So I found that really exciting. Construction plays a really important role in our society. We're constantly building new hospitals, new homes, new schools, and many new things. But we need to find ways to do this in a way that is less detrimental to our environment. As I started my college journey here at OSU, I started learning about all the different cultural centers that they have that provide support and ways for all those students from different cultural backgrounds to get involved in campus and trying to find a community. One of the biggest supporting organizations that I got involved with was the 4-H Youth Development Program, and that's where I started learning about all the different careers and all the different college opportunities. Having these organizations and support programs really help you know that there's someone who's also maybe going through the same things that you're going through, and they're there to support you and provide a lending hand. Hay muchísimas personas que están muy contentas de poder inspirarte y ayudarte a encontrar tu pasión. Solo se trata de aprender a escuchar y tomar esos consejos para así lograr tus sueños.